Hey everybody, I'm Kenny.
And I'm Vicky.
You've been here the whole time? So we are cruising up Logan Canyon. It's my old stomping ground. I used to love patrolling up here. When I had a motorcycle, I'd come up here. I can't tell you how many fish I've caught up here. Just one of the most beautiful drives and frequently overlooked. If you could see a way to get where you're going by taking this drive, it's just absolutely beautiful. We're headed to second to last RMSHA race of the season. It's a Beaver Mountain Ski Resort, and Vicky decided to come with me this weekend. Don't want to say because there's no snow or something.
Oh,
just go into that. Anyway, we're almost to the resort, but I thought it would be interesting because I know that maybe some of these videos are a little less interesting because you don't understand the sport. So I thought if you had any questions that maybe somebody else out there wanted to ask, because apparently they're too shy to comment. But if you do you have any questions about RMSHA? That's why I told you about it in person.
Well, I know, but I don't have any questions.
Okay. All right. Anyway,
what questions do you have about RMSHA? Like, where the hell is the snow?
Yeah, no kidding. There is not a whole heck of a lot of snow. Hopefully the mountain's got some. And hopefully it hasn't been canceled again, but I checked the website this time, so I think we're good to go. But anyway.
Even if not, it's a beautiful drive.
Exactly. So anyway, we're here, and gonna go get the trailer set up, and yeah, we'll just go wherever the trail takes us. This late in the race season, most of the ski resorts in the Rockies are getting ready to shut down their snow-related activities, so our last few races are held at resorts that want to keep some cash flowing for an extra weekend. This means all the trailers are going to be taking a snowcat ride. We park them in a staging area so they can be towed to their race positions. Well, as soon as Abby finishes making her cameo. I've talked about these trailers in previous videos, but I haven't told you about the truly remarkable jobs they perform. And this seems like as good a time as any. We'll start with the timing trailer. This trailer contains a timing system similar to what is used for ski races, and I'd be lying if I said I understood it, but I do know that it uses transponders and time of day to record times down to 1/1000th of a second. It's a complex system, and the way we use it is completely unique to RMSHA. The timing crew consists of 3 people. Matt's the main timer, and he runs a fancy machine and computer that gives the results. He also owns Matt's Custom Meats in St. Anthony, Idaho, and if there's such a thing as a meat artist, it's him. Then there's Tyler. He sets up the starting lights and some other race-related stuff, and his day job is farming, but sometimes, despite his fair heights, he likes to get drunk and go on thrill rides.
What the?
Last but certainly not least, there's Jake. His title is Top Timer, the most brutal job in RMSHA, and he maintains and sets up the finish line and spends all day in the most extreme conditions imaginable. Then he makes it look easy by posting pictures like this on social media. Then we have the tech trailer. Before any racer can truly claim a victory, they have to stop by and see our very own International Snowmobile Racing certified tech, Jeff. He makes sure the racers are on the right sled with the right parts before they hit the pay window. Other than that, he pretends to be ornery and works the stock market between teardowns. Turns out he's a big fan of the Sagebrush Soul channel. Or at least he was until he sees this video. Oh, and there's Abby again. Other than announcing in the announcer trailer, the secretary Alexi keeps things rolling and the treasurer Cheyenne makes sure Kitty gets paid. Somehow they've managed to elude my camera and, well, that's just your loss. Finally, there's the media trailer. This is where Aaron, the owner of RMX Sports, does the impossible. He pulls internet out of the sky and brings races to your living room.
95 Cousin Nate Suter. Thane, Wyoming riding Skidoo, be followed by Dylan Boyce and Sherman Nilsson.
He does this with the help of his master camera operators and marginal tent setter-uppers, Becca and Lizzie. Because of the warm days and cold nights this time of year, the morning conditions were more like rocks than snow. So on final days, we pushed the start time back an hour to let things soften up. That gave me a chance to get a little footage of Beaver Mountain. In 1939, the Mount Logan Ski Club installed a rope tow on Beaver Mountain, and it was powered by an old DeSoto car engine. Later in 1945, the ski club took proposals for someone to run the mountain full-time, and Harold and Luella Seeholzer's offer was accepted, and to this day the mountain is still operated by the Seeholzer family. This year the race was christened the Zbroz Beaver Bash. For years it's been put on by the Zollinger brothers and cousins that own businesses that are monsters in the snowmobile, ATV, and UTV aftermarkets. I grew up with these families and they go all out with this event, adding some awesome additional classes. Brandon from DIY Love Life here on YouTube and I had as close to a meetup as we could while I was working. He did me a huge favor of filming the 120 races. This is where future hill climb racers get a taste of the competition on 120 and 200cc snowmobiles. Keep an eye on the DIY Love Life channel for Brandon's take on the hill climbs. Along with local stock and mod classes, they also have a vintage class, and my co-announcer Brandon Tittenser was going to step off the injured list and get into the contest on the Gangster. Until he burned it down on his way to look at the course. We're pretty sure that was the universe telling him a little more healing might be in order. The vintage mod class is a throwback to the early days of hill climb racing. This is when racers and builders would take the best of all the manufacturers and the aftermarket, toss it into one sled, and make these awesome hot rods. It was cool to see a lot of these sleds still in operation and new ones being built out of the old stuff. These vintage racers have their own association and it's well worth checking out. In the next video, we'll be heading to the Lost Trail ski area in Montana for the RMSHA National Finals. Thanks for watching. I'm Kenny, and may the best of your past be the worst of your future.
Matthews, he knows how to win. Dash is way out front, leaving him behind. Goodbye, see ya, Blaine Matthews.